Hello, everyone.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome to another episode of
This is the Circle Podcast.
My name is James.
It is your host, Philip.
My name is Daniel.
Like always, I'm here with my best friends.
All right. So today will be a pretty fun episode.
I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, goodbye.
Goodbye, party people.
See ya. I've changed, and I don't know. I don't know how, but I feel like I am not the same person as like when January came in.
I know I definitely have. Like I was talking about this last night. I just feel like I don't care about anything anymore. Like I don't take anything that seriously. It's just like, dude, what the fuck does it matter? You know what I mean? Like, and that's just with anything. Like little arguments or like school. It's just kind of like, yeah, well, life goes on for most of us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it just puts things into perspective. You know, all the little shit we like get hung up on.
Yeah.
Just like, what does it really mean? What is it all for?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the hardest thing coming into tonight when you said you wanted to like talk about things that were positive this year. Like, dude, that's hard. I can't think of very many positive things not because like life is terrible right now, especially for me. It's just like there wasn't nothing worth doing that was like,
nothing exciting.
Yeah, that stood out. You know, I mean,
I feel.
What do you guys miss the most?
For pre-COVID?
I miss like I miss like going out in public and not feeling like there's gonna be like a stigma against me if I'm seen without a mask. You know, I miss going out. Just on the way here, I fucking was thinking like, dude, it'd be so nice to just go out and just go get drunk and dance. That's the only time I dance is when I'm drunk, right? That I miss that, you know, like just that social aspect of like, I don't know. I feel like being drunk and dancing is like the ultimate show of like not giving a fuck, right? Because you can look an absolute fool when you're drunk and dancing.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I think
Just look at me.
The funny thing for me is like I don't really miss like going out to bars. Like I thought I would, but I really don't. Like I don't catch myself like, fuck, man, like I really want to go to this bar right now. Like for sure though, like I miss the gym, and it was more so of like all this made me realize how much of a stress reliever that was. Because like there's a lot of times I just feel like I can't do anything with my fucking energy, you know. But like what I for sure miss is like eating at restaurants like normally, like how it used to be. You know what I mean? Like I miss like going out like once a week, having a nice like dinner or lunch somewhere.
You go now, it's like it's a fucking 2.5 hour wait.
Yeah. Like even then it's been better these last, because I mean I feel like I went months without eating in an actual restaurant. And like the first time I went back, I'm like, oh dude, I forgot how this felt. Like,
yeah.
Like just waiting for someone else to make me a meal. Fuck. And it's not like fast food, you know? Yeah, it's just weird though. Like it's weird like thinking I haven't been in a crowd in like I don't even know how long. You know what I mean?
Dude, I miss concerts. I miss concerts a lot. I've been listening to a lot of Kid Cudi lately, and it like takes me back to the first time we saw him.
Yeah.
Dude.
That was a dope concert.
Especially since he was the closer. Oh,
yeah.
Man, that was so good.
I hate to say this, but I think what it is, I've just realized I don't really like people. People get on my nerves. And like staying away from a lot of people hasn't been all that bad. Like I miss like certain people, you know what I mean? But I don't miss being just with random people. I don't miss that. I don't know. I don't know why.
I think for myself, it's more about being around like a certain kind of vibe or energy.
Like energy?
You know?
Yeah, I would say that. Like, I mean, I'd never went to bars just out of nowhere, like by myself or with anyone. It was always like the weekend and we were just with friends. That's what I miss, like just that friendly camaraderie. you
Yeah,
know?
just
So,
dicking around.
just dicking around, just saying stupid shit, getting fucked up. Like, music's blasting.
yeah.
Shot, like just shit like that. It's not so much like the bar itself, but it was just like the experiences that came from being with friends in bars, and after,
Dude, that post I put on Snapchat of like me and Daniel walking in
Uh-huh.
that's the night you both got fucked up and you guys ended up in that bush, remember?
Bush.
Yeah, you guys were fucked up.
Me and Daniel.
Yeah,
Guys are like laying back.
in a bush.
Damn, I don't remember that obviously, but
I have the picture of it. I'll show you, but
Hell
it
yeah.
was fucking funny.
dope. But yeah, that's the shit I miss. I miss going to the movies.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I miss also like not wearing a mask. Just being in public, seeing people's faces. Yeah.
I think, man,
Just not having that, like, I don't know, just not having that cloud, over your head where you always have to worry about, whether you forgot your mask or whether you brought it or
or
whether
like
people are
coughing or
thinking about you or whether you're doing something wrong.
Coughing's a big one, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
people giving you stink
Yeah,
eye.
because it's like it's a weight, it's a weight over on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Always having to worry about, whether you're giving off, I guess, like I hate the word vibe, but like whether you're giving off this like weird vibe and
Not
people are
passing
looking
the
at
vibe check.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. Yeah, I was just asking, just because like at one point, this shit exists. Not the virus, not viruses, but like shit that we do at one point, it didn't even exist.
What do you mean?
Like people would just, I feel like what we're doing now is like was everyday life for people.
Oh, for some people?
Just like living at home and like,
yeah.
there's nothing to do.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
don't know.
fucking applaud people that have not gone out at all. Like you're a special breed of human. You really like must not like people at all.
They need to get
Yeah.
their, get their
I'm-
brains studied.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause fuck, dude, I can only sit in my house for so long.
Dude, I don't know why I always think about this, like, because now that you mentioned that, like, we're so lucky that we have, like, technology and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because imagine if this was, like, the fucking 1880s.
Yeah.
You just had, like, one book.
That's
Or,
what
like,
I meant. Like people
dude-
can't even go on their phones. They can't. I
Yeah.
mean, back then, obviously phones exist. Couldn't go on like
What do you think
social
fucking
media.
people were doing when the plague was going on?
Fucking
Just
dying,
locking their
dude.
doors. They're locking their doors and fucking hiding in the corner.
just laying down in candlelight.
Dude, pretty much, man. Pretty much.
Dude.
I think that's what's crazy, though, is, like, we're fucking durable. We're more durable than we think.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
yeah,
we've been through worse.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know why, but I always have this memory. In elementary school, went on like one of those mission field trips where you'd go visit a mission, and they had this like thing. It looked like a wide hula hoop. It was just like a piece of wood in a circle in a stick, and like, oh yeah, this was like a toy that kids used to play with, and it was just literally like hitting the stick on the top of the loop to make it roll.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? That was a
Exactly,
toy?
bro, like
Imagine that was your like that's what you had to do for fun. Just hit a fucking circle piece of wood with a stick.
dude. And I bet kids back then play with that shit for fucking hours.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Dude, I mean, even going back to like my childhood, I would fucking catch bees in a plastic bag, in a little Ziploc bag.
Dude, where
make them fight.
dude, where my wall is,
them
that
fight.
used to all be a bush, right? That
Mm.
went to like my gate, right?
Mm.
That also we used to fucking take plastic bottles and flies used to land on the leaves, and we'd like take it and slowly like with the cap and just trap them
try
in
to
there.
catch them.
Yeah, we'd catch them and just shake the fucking bottle, and then we would throw it on the spider webs in the bush.
Dude, yeah, we would fucking like. It's just simple shit that we used to do that we're like looking back like, dude, what the fuck?
Now we're sitting here with like the fucking vast knowledge of human existence at our fingertips. Endless supply of video games on Steam. We're just like, oh man, I'm fucking bored.
Dude, I know. I was gonna say that earlier, man. Like yeah, I can't even. I don't know. I just can't be in the house for like a long period of time because, I would just be bored doing fun things. Like, dude, what the fuck? I don't want to watch a new show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to play video games. I
There's
don't wanna do this
literally
shit.
like too much content to view in your lifetime, and it's like, yeah, it drives you crazy.
Yeah,
It's
like,
weird.
yeah, and it's not even that. I don't know. It's not even that I don't have the attention span for it. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I just literally don't want to do
I
it.
feel like
that.
deep down inside me, something's saying like, "Why are you doing this? This is not healthy for you. Like, go do something productive."
I think it's just instincts, man. Instincts is like we want to move, we want to be outside.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I found like I went on a picnic this past weekend,
Mm-hmm.
a little picnic date, and it was just nice, just being able to sit outside and like
No, it's not, yeah.
just fucking relax, get some
Yeah.
fresh air.
I
Yeah.
think I know too much of it is bad for us, but I think the sun, man, the sun is something like we all need.
Dude.
You know?
Dude, not enough
Yeah.
of it is fucking
Yeah.
worse for you, man.
Yeah.
Dude, when I'm
Gotta get that
hungover,
vitamin D.
like, and then I go out and step in the sun, it's just like, dude, I feel like Superman.
You're absorbing the energy.
It makes me feel better, dude.
Photosynthesis.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better. I don't know why.
Photosynthesis.
It just makes me feel warm and like cuddly.
Yeah. Dude, I got off of work early yesterday, Monday, whatever today is. Yeah, Monday. And you know how I told you guys I wasn't feeling motivated for anything. I think that was a clear sign to myself that like I'm falling into like a hole of depression,
Mhm.
right? So got home from work yesterday. I didn't even give myself the chance to think of anything. I threw on my fucking running shoes and I went out for a run. And holy fuck, I'm so sore today. Like I got home and I did some squats, did some stretching. My fucking ass is so sore from the amount of squats I did, and my fucking calves are on fire. You know, but I felt good. I feel good today. You know,
I feel
was
that.
like I told Alyssa this, but I feel like when you're sore from running, the next day is kind of like you know how they say when you're hungover to drink some alcohol. You know.
Oh, get a little, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's the same
Air
thing
the
with running.
dog.
If you're sore from running, just go run
Just
some
go
more.
run,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it'll work its way out. But dude, it just felt so good. There's definitely some correlation with happiness and like physical exertion.
Oh, there
definitely, man.
definitely is.
I
Yeah.
definitely
You need to
Yeah.
get your ass kicked every once in a while by like
Yeah.
just working out. You know.
I felt that with jiu-jitsu, like the first month. I was just in pain, like I was just hurting, like everything. But just being there, like, and just going through my classes. In the middle of it, I didn't feel anything. I didn't hurt. I wasn't hurting. Like,
Yeah.
nothing was hurting.
No, that's the thing. When you're
Yeah.
sore, you're supposed to move because it helps, like, flush the lactic
Yeah.
acid in your
Mhm.
muscles.
So I mean, like I don't know. To me, there's like a threshold of like soreness,
Oh yeah.
and like I feel like I can't get past a certain thing. So I'm fine with just like going, and like even when I'm hurting, like I just it just
Yeah.
like okay, it can't get worse than this.
Yeah, no, I know
so
what you mean.
it just but yeah, it definitely improves your mood, man. Like it I would say it's definitely a necessity for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not too many people.
Yeah, dude, there's been countless studies
Yeah.
to show that.
Yeah. Not too many people do it anyway, but that's one thing. Like, just go out and move. Go take a run. Go walk. You don't have to break a sweat. Just walk. I'm
move.
sure it'll make you feel better.
Yeah. I feel like we should get into at least like some positive things
Oh yeah, definitely.
that we thought of this year. You want to go first, Phil?
No. Shit, bro.
You want to start the episode?
I feel like we could probably just
Oh, I
start
don't know,
it.
it's up to
Like,
you.
it could be one of those episodes that just kind of starts. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I feel like
It's been going.
yeah, we've had this. Is like, I don't want to lose this conversation.
For sure.
Yeah,
No,
I'll figure out a good point
I was
from
asking.
the beginning when to start.
I was just asking.
Yeah, so however far in you are, welcome back to the Circle Podcast. You know who we are, and if you don't, you'll just have to listen to another episode to find out.
If you don't, go fuck yourself. If you tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm just kidding. We'll have him back by dinner.
We were watching Old School last night. Have you seen Old School?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I haven't seen that
so
movie in
funny.
years.
Dude,
So
What are
funny.
you talking about? You got a fucking dart in your neck. It's like, oh, what? You're funny, man.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I like you.
No, what do you say? He's like,
I
oh, you
agree, Chris.
should pull that out. He's like,
Wait.
pull what out?
Pull what out? the fucking dart in your neck, dude. Crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
God, dude.
Dude,
The movie's
that's
so
the greatest
funny.
scene of the whole
Dude,
movie.
that movie reminds me of like Dodgeball, a true underdog
Dude,
story.
yeah,
it's got- it's-
and fucking like Balls of Fury,
dude,
yeah.
dude, or Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
Like those movies right there. I don't know why. Those
they're
will
funny.
always make me laugh. They're just so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, man. I don't know those style of movies. It was like in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Just-
just early.
early to
like 2010.
Yeah, it's
one
like,
hit
dude,
after the other.
It's kind of
Something
it makes
about
me
him.
sad to think about it. Like there's an era of like Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah.
and like we're definitely post Adam Sandler era.
Definitely.
Definitely.
And I feel like those movies was like also the era of like Vince Vaughn, Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Owen Wilson.
Yeah, Owen Wilson.
And like it's crazy to think we're
Ben
like already
Stiller.
past that. Ben Stiller, like that's another
Oh.
era done.
Dude,
you know?
he's one guy that I see that makes me sad. You know, you can
Ben
like
Stiller?
yeah, that he's getting like older. you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Like it makes me sad seeing him get old.
Dude,
you know?
yeah, I
Because
know what
that
you
dude
mean.
just fucking made me laugh so much when I was younger.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Dude, Ben
He would
Stiller.
be a cool person to meet in
Yeah.
person.
I heard he was a fucking dick.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah.
That
I don't
sucks.
want to meet him then.
Yeah.
Don't want to ruin
I mean,
it.
Keep-
it's just
Keep my
like
hopes up.
posts I've read, but
Oh,
I guess
dude,
one
he's
time-
so funny though.
just nah, never mind. I
No,
don't
no, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Shit on
So I guess I don't know who it was talking about it, but I was reading a post that I forgot what affiliation the person had with Ben Stiller, but it was on a set of a movie.
Hmm.
But apparently he like got really pissed off at her because she brought him M&Ms, but they all weren't one color.
That's
like,
like
he was one of those.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
Yeah.
really.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the.
I always thought
validity
that was
to
like a
it, but-
fucking joke. You know, that
Yeah.
movie actors are that much of fucking.
I want a bowl of
Pansies.
M&Ms, 35 grams to be exact,
Yeah.
and they all need to be red.
You
They
know,
all
who-
taste the same. What the fuck? It's food coloring, isn't
yeah.
it?
I mean, who knows the validity to it? But I mean, who? At the same time, why would anyone lie about that? Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah.
Hopefully not. I really want to watch all the fucking like Fokker movies.
Oh, Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
The little Fokkers.
Yeah, little fuckers.
Gotta find them somewhere.
Meet the Parents. Yeah, they're hilarious.
Classic, dude. Classic.
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? So, yeah, you can pretty much milk anything with nipples. Well, I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Dude. It's just that fucking slight humor, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got anything? You got anything positive?
Me?
Yeah. Anything to be? Let's say, what are you grateful for? You know. Thanksgiving is gonna be at the end of this week.
You know, I'm
Gotta be
surprised.
thankful.
I'm surprised we still haven't done a Friendsgiving out of all these years.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Saying like if we wanted to try to do one.
Go to a nice
Uh,
restaurant, or find a nice restaurant we can go to. Now.
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could just do one here.
Make shit.
I don't know. It's up to you guys. It's your
I'm
house.
down.
You can figure it out. Yeah.
I'm down for both.
You can do anything in here, dude. Strippers.
down.
Hot box.
How much does it cost to get like a stripper to come? Do either of you know?
I don't know.
I'm sure my little brothers do.
Yeah, we should ask.
I mean, depends what they look like. I can get a stripper
I
right
want
now
a
on Harbor.
Off beach.
Yeah, beach.
I want a solid 4. Okay.
A solid 4. Okay.
Solid 4.
Nice.
4.0.
All right. All right.
But what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for? It's a loaded question, but I'll try. Excuse me.
None of the cheesy answers either. I'm thankful for my health.
No.
I'm thankful for my family.
Yeah, fuck your family, bro.
Mom.
I'm kidding.
Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say I'm thankful that I haven't lost anyone to COVID. Because I've heard a couple stories to people that have lost people from COVID due to like the current administration. Listening to the person in power.
They drinking bleach?
No, just not taking it as seriously as older people not taking it as seriously as they need to.
thinking it's not real. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'm just thankful I don't have to experience that. I'm also thankful you guys don't have to experience that, because that would have been really horrible. I'm thankful for, like in the grand scheme of things, like I feel like nothing big has happened in terms of the world. I mean, in terms of America, United States. But like this past year has been pretty like growth filled, like getting a new place,
Oh yeah.
getting a new
Yeah.
job.
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
It's just funny how you're like, it's nothing big's happened for the rest of the world. I mean, the United States.
Yeah.
Because people already make fun of us for thinking we're the whole world.
Because I catch myself doing that, because I don't know, whatever. But like,
America number one.
but just in my life, just getting a new place, getting a new job, making more money, just like progressing in life, I guess, little by little. Becoming an adult, responsible adult. I'm thankful for. Is that my cat? Nope. I'm thankful for her.
A fucking homie.
Oh, it's fucking Rico.
Rico Suave.
Yeah, I mean, at the top of my head, those two things. Just being able to have a little bit of stability in my life. In this unstable year, has been like the silver lining. So,
Dude, why is this cat such a crybaby?
He has
bro,
herpes.
you're gonna give me herpes, bro.
He
You
has
licked it.
He has feline herpes.
It's getting out of character.
Do you have anything, Phil?
Yeah, I mean, even though this year wasn't the most exciting, I think one thing for sure for myself is in my career, I feel like I am on the right path to being a successful carpenter. I've really have gained the confidence that I know what I'm doing in certain aspects. I clearly do not know everything, and I still have a lot to learn. But my confidence doesn't come from, like, if I was to say this 2 years ago, it'd be coming from a place of like young arrogance, right? But I think this year has really taught me I need to respect my predecessors, the people in front of me, and the older generation to teach me the things I need to know, and just try to innovate off of that. That's one thing. The other thing I feel like this year, or the second half of this year, feel like I'm moving back into a realm of financial stability. I was talking to Alyssa before, or this morning, because she was telling me, I don't know when, but her dad was saying that he liked the fact that when I traded in my car, like one of the first places I went to was her house to show her, and she actually brought out her mom and dad to look at my car, and he thought that was like very responsible of me, and that was like reassuring, and it made me feel like, okay, then I'm doing the right thing. I'm
on the right path.
getting myself back to where I need to be, because getting in a financial hole is one of those things that you only learn from it is if you get yourself deep in it, right? And that's definitely what I did. I think if I didn't do the things that I did, I definitely would have had a house by now. So I'm glad that I'm seeing that. A lot of this year has just been me focusing on finances, and trying to fix the wrong that I did a couple years ago. So, yeah. The other positives, I don't really have many. I feel like I've kind of retracted when it comes to my physical well-being. Like I feel like I don't exercise as much as I should. My mental stability, I feel like I used to read and write a good amount these last 2 years, and this year just like that did not happen at all. And I would blame that on the pandemic. I feel like I got stuck in this world of politics and fucking science and blah blah blah, you know, like things that like it's good to know, but at the same time letting your life be consumed by it, like there's not a whole lot of growth living in that realm.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like at some point this is going to end and you're going to waste a year worrying about the same subject over and over again when you could be growing as a human being in other things. But yeah,
I feel that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely been a weird year, especially like when you've had positive change, when so many people have had negative change. It's like it's weird, right?
yeah.
Like same, like I'm grateful, you know, have this place to move out. Has definitely made like this year of quarantine much more endurable than it would have been if I was just at home, or at least at my parents'. But it's also like been good because it's like, I don't know, our relationship has definitely like grown even more. I've had a good relationship with my parents, at least since high school. But like having this like space has definitely made it like that much stronger because you miss each other, right? Grateful for my cats. I also wouldn't have gotten my cats if it wasn't for everything that happened this year. Fucking love them, man. Love those. That guy's all right, but my cats.
Which one do you love more?
Dude, Mosh, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, number one. He's my boy. He's my number one. Like, I love that guy.
Numero uno.
Is that because you got him as a kitten?
I think that's why, because
Yeah.
I got him so young. So like I got to like build that relationship with him. You know what I mean?
Okay. I have this ongoing argument with Alyssa because I love Chance more, like her dog Chance. I love him more. And I'm honest about it. And she says, you know, like it can't be like that. It's like having kids. You can't say that you love kids.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. When I say that, I'm like, come on. You're telling me that like your parents don't love one of your siblings more.
Yeah, they might not say it out loud, but it's true. It's just real.
Exactly.
That's being real.
And all the parents that are listening, you know it's true. There's one child you just, you know, can't fucking stand looking at.
Yeah, it's true. And that's why, like, yeah, I love Mosh more, man.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm not saying I don't love her other dog. I don't not love Peachy. You know,
yeah.
But the thing is, with her, she's a big dog. I've had big dogs all my life. You know, I know what they're like. But fucking Chance, that's my homie, dude. Like,
yeah.
this dude, oh, man, he's just so chill. When I get there, like, he just puts his little paws on me. And then when he knows I'm about to fucking bend down and pet him, he just gets on his back and just wants belly rubs. You know, he knows dad's home, you know. Am I laying down? I'm like, come here. And he comes up and he just rolls over, gets fucking belly rubs, bro.
I think
he gets all the love.
I get that. It's like it's more than just a pet, right? It's like this is my little baby, you know? Like that's what it is. Like Disco, I love Disco, but it's like a respect. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, like we're cool, you know? Like I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me in terms of like being like mean or anything. You know, she cuddles at night, helps keep me warm. It's cool. But like, yeah, Mosh is like my buddy. Like I like even more and more lately, like I'll go on like to go get food. It's like, let's just bring Mosh with us so he could just be like kicking it in the car, you know? It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super grateful. Like that's what's weird. Like, cause if all this wouldn't, I literally only got a cat because of it. It's like, well, I'm going to be home all the time anyway. So now's the time to get a pet, you know, cause you could like deal with all the stuff that happens when you get a new pet where you have to like, you know, get them situated and figure them out and like their bathroom situation and all that. But yeah, like it's interesting because overall I feel like this year there's been negatives for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? But like it's when I look at it for what it is, it's actually been a pretty good year, which is weird. Like I mean, I took a big step to progress like further in my career path, which is like very reassuring and a big stress reliever, and like, you know, making more money than I've ever made like in my life before, and like not having to worry about like if I want to eat, I can just go fucking eat. I don't have to think about it like before, you know. But man, dude, that's the biggest thing for me that I still think about. Like I remember being like a year or two ago where it's like I was hungry, but it's like I didn't have money. I couldn't just go buy food. Like, it was just like, damn, I ran out of all the food I brought from home. Like I gotta wait till I get back home. And it's like, I don't know. I've definitely gained weight because of it. But, you know, we eating good over here.
Royalty, bro.
Exactly. I think the biggest thing though, that like just thinking about this, I remember when we were doing our New Year episode, and like one of my New Year's resolutions was to learn how to love myself. And I don't feel like I'm quite there yet, but I'm definitely much more friendly to myself. And I think like going through therapy, like taking medication, and like really trying to work on my mental health has made me realize how like brutal I was to myself in terms of my own thoughts. Like I was, you know, they always say like you're your own worst critic, right? And like, dude, yes, like the things I would think about myself, no one has ever told me. You know what I mean? And I would just be so hard on myself. And I think now I'm definitely in a much more place where I'm like able to show gratitude to myself and not be harsh, which is like nice.
Yeah. I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
You
the devil disco.
Dude, I love her much more since you shaved her.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I love it.
I like her.
Her little face.
I like her fluffy.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, dude.
I kind of miss like her mane.
I just like scraggly dogs. Not dogs, but like animals.
Dude, I love this look.
Like I hate when dogs are shaved. They just look like rats.
All right, peace.
I just love like the scraggly, like, you know, just look like
Just like a fluff ball.
just look like homeless. And
I think she
No,
definitely
I
looks better
don't like
now.
that.
When she first got shaved, I was like, "Oh my god, what did I do to you? What did I allow
she
happen?"
look like a bobblehead.
She's like, "What's up, bro?" She's playing with a bobby pin.
Yeah, I miss her fucking longer.
Dude, it's weird seeing old videos of her. I'm like, whoa, like
Dude,
your fur was so long.
She's completely different, man. Completely
Yeah.
different cat.
I definitely am like, I got way less intimidated by her after she got shaved. Before she looked fucking mean, like
Yeah.
with the mane and everything. It's just
Yeah.
like- of course she's like super sweet, but she doesn't look intimidating. Now I'm just like, man, what the fuck?
Haha, your owner loves you less.
She's number 2, you know? 2 out of 2.
Someone has to be number 2.
Damn, she's last.
It's fine, dude. Man,
just kidding.
she should be grateful she's just not on the streets anymore.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
She don't have to fucking gobble her food up fast. So just to make sure no one else eats it.
Even though she still acts like that.
But yeah, I understand how you feel about being your own worst critic.
Hmm.
And just realizing that, you know, kind of like forced into it in a way, you know, through a breakup.
Mm.
And I'm mad at myself. I was just thinking about this earlier. Actually, the whole story was so I had a therapy appointment at 3 today, but then I was like watching a video in my room and I was falling asleep, and I woke up to my therapist calling me. I was like, "Fuck," because we do in person and over the phone, and today was in person. So it was like 3:09, and then she was calling me, and I was like, "Shit, I have a fucking therapy appointment today." So I fucking like, you know, kind of
dressed
dressed
real
a little bit. I fucking left, came downstairs. I fucking left, and I didn't get there till like.
Oh, you're supposed to go there?
Yeah, I had to go there.
Oh,
so I didn't
shit.
get there till like 3:40. My appointment started at 3. Like, fuck, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I made an excuse because I just didn't want to like face and tell her like I forgot. I was falling asleep. So she's like, no, it's okay. You know, I was like, she's like, but you know, I do have to tell you, I can only do it till 4. I have another appointment. I was like, that's fine. I was like, whatever I could take, you know, I'll get. My copay is only like $25 anyway. And
You think the mic picked that up?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But you know,
Put next to the mic next time, bro.
you know, just like
That man.
It's not like we all don't use these mics.
Yeah, man. I was thinking I don't want to speak into my own ass. What the hell? Anyway, sorry. Continue.
nah, you're good.
I've already farted into one of these mics, so one of us has it.
Might get pink eye.
Jesus.
That was a while ago, so you guys are fucked.
Let's
But,
let's not think
God
about
damn,
this.
I could smell one of you guys.
It was me, man. I'm telling you, bro. It was all that cheese. Continue.
Let's go. You're good. But then I just took what I can get, you know, whatever she could help me with. I did learn some new viewpoints, but coming back, I was thinking about it. I was kind of mad at myself. 'Cause I was like, man, why couldn't I just like be this eager, perseverant person when I was in a relationship? And by eager and perseverant, I mean with myself and learning who I want to be and what I want to be and fixing the things that were wrong with me. You know, why was it that I had to be forced into it? And why was it that you know, it took me so long to like figure this out? But I was a little angry at myself, you know, but you know, I took it lightly. I was like, you know what? There's nothing I could do now. Like I could dwell over it or I could change it. And I've been changing it. But I don't know. It's a weird thing. You know, and I don't want to be a person I don't want to be the person that's forced into things that are good for me. You know, whether it's in my control or not. I want to be the person that, you know, is proactive about changing themselves to be better for not only myself, but also for the people around me, like you guys, my family, and be a better friend, you know, be a better son, be a better brother, you know, be a good father in the future.
Like, what?
Surprise! Motherfuckers.
She walks in.
Your uncles. Cuckoo gaga.
Bro,
Like, what? That wasn't the cue.
Dad?
You know, just because me changing who I am right now
Fucking guy.
isn't 100% for me right now. You know, it's for the person I'm going to be and for the people that will be in my life. You know, so yeah, you know, I understand. I'm also not too hard on myself. You know, because I was very hard on myself. You know, before the beginning of the year. But I don't even remember like what New Year's resolutions I said.
Neither do I.
I don't even know if I wrote them down.
I just remember that one. I don't remember if I had any others.
I feel, but yeah, I that's one thing I can relate with. Is
Working on
is
that.
what you said, yeah. Definitely. You know what? I don't know if anyone wants to say this, but I'm grateful for COVID.
Interesting.
You know, because I feel like a lot of things were put into perspective, and
So you're
you know.
pro-COVID.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's do it. Inject me. But you know, and whoever listens to that can take that for what it is. You know, but I'm thankful for the things that came out of it through me, through my perspective. Me appreciating things more. Me realizing that life is really fragile. I could lose anyone, or yeah, I could lose anyone at any moment. You know, due to circumstances that are out of my control. Realizing that I have more what is it? Willpower, you know, to get myself out of like depressive states, or to get myself thinking healthier. You know, it doesn't matter what the state of the country is, but I can make things happen within my own life.
Mm.
You know, so I'll say that. You know, and whoever listens to that can take that for what it is. Like I said,
I think that's fair,
know,
dude.
I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not thankful that COVID is a thing, but I'm thankful that it happened.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair, and I really do hope that a lot of people kind of had those realizations, like what really matters. You know what I mean? Because there's just so many people who, like, you see, they're just living for like no real reason.
Exactly, like COVID's a perfect example of this. You take away their job and their ability, like, to do anything. What's left?
Yeah,
You know, people are just at home, and what?
and not only that, like, I think seeing something like this, I think it kind of puts into perspective what's important, right? And
Yeah.
I know we've talked about this before. Like, you look at these people who really contribute to society, who really keep this country going. You know what I mean? And they're paid what? Like,
Yeah.
not much. And you see these people like NBA stars who get paid absurd amount of money. And it's like, for what? You know what I mean? When shit hits the fan, does it really matter? Like, not really.
No, sports has been out of my mind for.
And I
Since
think
COVID
I think
started.
it's like, and that's the thing, like, it's fine for entertainment, but it's just
Yeah.
crazy to think like you have these people who literally keep the country going, you know, anywhere from doctors to nurses to like truck drivers, grocery stores,
Grocery store workers.
you know what I mean, that don't really get appreciated.
Yeah.
And I just really hope that people do learn to appreciate that, you know. I don't know, like, growing up, I feel, at least in our like generation, everybody wanted to do something that had to do with like fame and wealth, right? Like, everybody's like, I remember growing up, once we got like older, you know, people wanted to be like a, you know, famous musician, actor, streamer, YouTuber, like all these things that are just like overblown in terms of entertainment and the media we consume, you know? Like, it's, you hardly ever see people in high school, they're like, yeah, I want to be a doctor. Yeah, I want to, you know, do this to contribute to society.
Yeah.
Most of the time people do things for their own like individual gain and nothing else. And I just like I feel like all we could do is be hopeful that people start to have that shift in realizing what's important.
Yeah. Because, like, you know, having actors and musicians is great and all, you know, and it adds, you know, some spice to life. But at the end of the day, we don't need that, you know. That's one thing I kind of want to shout out, like, grocery store workers and drugstore workers, because they've, you know, they've been holding it down as well, and I see that firsthand. Working crazy hours, you know, just trying to you know, have the gears run smoothly. People can get their, you know, essential items, toilet paper, paper towels, you know, just food in general, you know. But they've been, I mean, man, they've been worked to the bone through this.
Yeah.
So those are some people that I would shout out. Grocery store workers. Good job. But yeah.
I love how I think my favorite part, you know, I don't know how long we want to keep this episode going, but I have another question for you guys. Like, I would like for us to share our favorite part about COVID or like quarantine. I think my favorite part was when all these actors were just like posting videos of themselves singing Imagine.
Oh my god.
And the whole internet was just roasting them. Like, how the fuck is that supposed to help me? Like, oh my god, thank you. Like, I was about to kill myself, but now that I saw you sing Imagine
it's just
in
like,
your mansion.
for
I
me
know,
about
right?
that is like, choose a different song. Like,
Yeah.
people are dying out here.
It's just,
Like
It's just- it's
sing a song
great.
that says like "Imagine there's no heaven." Like no, like someone's grandma just died. I would hope that person wants there to be a heaven for them. Like Jesus Christ.
I just love how it showed how out of touch these people are with real life. Like people be like, you know what? I understand. I'm just like you. I'm also at home really struggling. It's like, bitch, you live in like a 5-acre mansion. You have cooks. You have housekeepers.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
As they're fucking, working their iPad in the wall
In the
for a
walls.
robot to come massage their feet.
Right?
I
Like,
understand.
oh my god, this is so hard. Okay.
Bitch, your house is like 200 acres.
Dude. But yeah, I think that was my favorite part of COVID. I just found it I just found it really funny.
I think my favorite part is the whole Ellen thing. When people like
Oh.
start to find out that she's kind of like an asshole behind the scenes.
Oh my god,
Dude, that I don't know, something about that just like, cuz she had like kind of a comeback story, right? Where like
Yeah.
she was a comedian and then like she tried to get in these shows and they wouldn't take her, cuz she's a woman comedian. She wasn't making it. And then she just makes this show and then she comes out that she's a gay woman and I think a network dropped her or whatever it may be and then another network picked her up and she's just been blowing up ever since then. And Ellen's a big thing. Right? She comes out with a special on Netflix, does pretty good. And then this information comes out that she's just a fucking asshole and she just can't bounce back. And I just
No,
find
man.
it hilarious.
Man, I'll see like I'll go grocery shopping and I don't know if these like half the time I feel like these tabloids are like full of shit, right? But dude, they find some terrible pictures of people, and every now and then I'll see a picture where she just looks terrible,
Like old and wrinkly.
yeah, just like fucking like she been crying for like 2 months straight, and like it's saying like Ellen can't bounce back. Blah, blah, blah. They just I can't help but like
she released a tweet that like it was something stupid. It was like I can't wait for the day in like 2039 with our iPhone like 367 pre-ordering
I
my
saw that.
PS6 and I just saw one of the comments where it was like a screenshot of her header and it said like or her bio and it said comedian and then someone put like comedian in quotes. Yeah, in quotes. Like dude, that's so funny.
I saw that, but it was just like that like 80s graphic on the bottom that says that's boomer as fuck.
yeah. Just, oh man, I don't know why. I just found that so funny because also my girlfriend went through a phase of like watching Ellen and like
Being
her,
obsessed?
her special, and then I see her
How
like
she handled it.
she just fucking.
Damn.
I sent her a text message. I'm like, hey, I heard Ellen ain't doing so hot. She's like, what? What happened? I'm like, I don't know. Apparently she's an asshole.
dude. Honestly, you get what you get, bro.
Dude, you reap what you sow, man.
Yeah.
It really shows though, like COVID, how much these entertainers need attention.
Dude, yes.
It really shows because they'll be doing some of the most ridiculous shit that's like pro.
Whatever they can do to get eyes back on them.
Yeah. And especially when they're like in the moments that like, not all of them can get together and like, kind of like, they're like, bro, maybe you shouldn't do that, And like some like actors or like even comedians are like doing shit. It's like, that wasn't it. That's not it.
Yeah.
You know who we haven't heard about in a while? Fucking Brian Callen. What happened to that dude?
Oh, that dude.
Brian Callen.
Sorry.
Remember when the fucking stories came out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Honestly. Yeah.
What was the story again?
That he. I don't want to. I'm just gonna rape, quote unquote. That he did
Ooh,
some
you said
sexual
the
things.
R word.
I know, without consent.
What happened to Chris D'Elia, dude?
Bro, that dude was canceled, man.
Did he get canceled officially?
I'm sure he's canceled.
I haven't heard
seen
anything about it.
anything. No.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The
he's
funny
in a
thing
hole.
about Brian Callen though is he came out, denied everything, and he
Yeah, I remember seeing the video.
he was gonna act like like nothing happened and just keep going on with his life, dude. He's not in any of his podcasts anymore.
Why?
And none of his like friends' podcasts. I don't know.
He's
Fucking
just is he laying low?
probably
or like,
just gone, dude.
It's just, man. Once you're slapped with that label, I feel like it's just hard to get out either way, even if you're completely innocent.
Yeah. Man, what do you do, dude? Like, what do you do?
You just don't rape women.
Honestly, though, but do you think he did it? Like, I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
I don't know if he did it. My thinking is like, okay, if you didn't do it, what do you do? How do you protect yourself from that?
Yeah.
You know, like how do you just never have sex with anyone? But even then, that's not enough.
NDA.
I think one person that's doing it right is fucking Keanu Reeves. You ever see when he takes a picture with
Oh
women?
yeah, he's so
That-
covered.
He
Yeah.
ain't even touching them.
But like, yeah, that's true. That's true.
This dude lives probably by himself, like in a
think-
fucking hole.
So
Like, you ain't taking me down, bitches.
this is just an observation. I feel like, and I'm all about evidence, and I'm all about not believing anything, right, until there's
Proven
concrete evidence. Yeah, just law and order, I guess. But it seems like if you're not an asshole and you genuinely are a good human being, like women, like Keanu Reeves, why
They
is
wouldn't
it-
come after
yeah.
you.
No, like, you know what I mean? No one would come after you. Like, women don't have this vendetta against men
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know,
true. That's true.
to like ruin every man's life or ruin
Mhm.
a famous, very wealthy man's life. It seems so, right? Because why hasn't anyone come after Keanu Reeves, like Brad Pitt,
Well,
like Leonardo DiCaprio?
But like, this is my point.
Oh, Brad Pitt, was he? Did he?
well, not that, but when him and what's her face were together, apparently he was like a shitty father or something
Oh.
like that. But that was years
Okay.
ago.
I
I
don't
don't
know too
know.
much.
But I may be
For sure.
wrong.
This is what I'm thinking. This is what's in the back of my head. Like, think of like the Johnny Depp story, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
From my understanding, he never did anything wrong to her. To
She beat
Amber
the
Heard.
shit out of him.
And it was actually reversed, right? She was the abuser.
Yeah.
But because she came out and said this story first, they fucking vilified him.
He lost like
lost every-
movie contracts.
Yeah, not
and-
everything, but he
Not
still got
e-
his
yeah.
money. He still got his money, but
Yeah,
Still
but
good.
his fucking name was ran through the mud.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you do?
And
Yeah.
You know?
the sad part is that this doesn't happen to just movie stars or fucking athletes. This happens to normal people.
Yeah.
Like, there's a documentary about the Duke lacrosse team. I don't know when this happened, but like the whole team or a lot of the seniors had gotten accused of I think raping like a freshman or some shit like that. That she accused them all of raping her, and it was just he said, she said, and then for sure like their names got ran through the mud. They couldn't play their final season, which I think they were more than likely going to win like the national championship. Years after, like I think they lost their scholarships to the school. Years after, their name's still being ran through the mud. They're still going through the legal system, and it comes up that she lied about it all.
Yeah.
And of course, there's no repercussions for her, right?
And I think that's my point. Like, you could be the nicest guy in the fucking world. Like, what do you like? You know what I mean? And then someone can just do that and just end it all for you. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking scary.
Yeah.
And it's not. And it's not about like, oh, it's because of women have a vendetta. No, it's about having this culture right now of just wanting to fucking cancel people so bad.
Yeah.
And like, how do you deter against that? Like, you just gotta like have fucking cameras rolling at all times. Like, always have evidence.
Yeah.
Hey, apparently Epstein had it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
he covered his bases for the most part,
Yeah, he had fucking cameras and the teddy
But then again,
bears
maybe a
and the
little too well.
airplanes. Yeah.
Maybe a little too well, and that's why they fucking killed his ass.
yeah. That's one thing too. What happened to that chick? Fucking
Yeah, no
Ghislaine?
one's talking about her, Ghislaine.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
yeah.
Maxwell. She's probably dead, dude.
Dude, maybe.
Just not, no.
They started COVID just
You
to
know what?
fucking kill her.
I'm gonna look her up.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
So what was
But-
your favorite part of oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
Fuck. Hold on. I was gonna say,
Did it have to do about the rape allegations?
yeah. Fuck, I don't remember.
Keanu Reeves, good guy.
Five-
Johnny Depp.
5 hours ago, this is from CNBC. Jailers interrupt Maxwell's sleep every 15 minutes to check if she's still breathing.
Dude, that's torture.
This bitch is going crazy.
Imagine right as you nod off. Hey, wake. All right, you live?
Yeah, I don't remember. But like, I don't know. Did this? I'm sure there's like a lot of. I don't want to get to it.
I mean, most of the time that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's a very small amount of cases.
Yeah. Does it happen? Yes. You know.
It's not the
Um,
majority though.
No.
It's the
But it
vast
seems it's
minority. Actually.
Yeah, but it seems like the majority when all these girls are coming out against all these actors. You know what I mean? It was a lot of them.
Yeah.
It was a lot of them.
Yeah.
And like the Me Too movement. You know.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's gonna go down in like history.
Who was it? Was it fucking Affleck that came out like supporting women, like to come out with their stories and whatever, and then they started going after him. He's like, whoa,
The
and-
Affleck duck?
No, fucking Ben Affleck.
Oh.
The
I'm
Affleck
like,
duck.
what? They went after the Affleck duck?
Yeah, dude.
Ben
they
Affleck,
cancel that motherfucker.
Dude,
No, yeah.
You know, I'm not surprised though. I feel like dude, like when you're a man and you have that much fame and money and power, it has to go to the majority of their heads, right? I feel like most people probably can't handle that.
Yeah.
And they're going to take advantage of it. But like I think what I've been realizing, I've been watching a lot of like older TV shows and movies. And like older, I mean like 80s up. And there's a lot of fucking rapey undertones to a lot of these movies and TV shows, you know? And it's just like, and this is something we've brought up before. You know, back then, you go back to like Human Instinct, and rape was just a part of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think of like war back then, and that was the norm. You'd rape and pillage these villages.
Mhm.
You know, like my point being is that like there's some instinctual dark side in humanity that has to do with that. But then even then, you see a lot of women actually kind of have a fetish about it. They want to be manhandled. They want to be choked. They kind of want to be like roughed up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I just don't know if
Strange.
it's like with powerful men, with men who have, you know, some sort of like notoriety, or whether it's been on the same scale that it's been happening. It's just now coming to light.
Yeah. Now it's
You know,
being shown for
with
what
you
it
know
is.
actors, musicians, obviously, and you know.
I feel like logically it makes sense because you look at someone like Harvey Weinstein, right? That dude is fucking ugly, right? you know he had to have been leveraging his shit to get laid because otherwise, how else is that gonna happen?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like fucking Jabba the Hutt, bro.
Yeah. And Leia.
Yeah, but pretty much like.
Yeah. Dude, like that dude is getting what he deserves, obviously, but
Mhm.
man, this is like something after another. Because remember, I don't know if you guys ever saw the picture of him walking in a court with like a cane. he was like fucking hunched over with a cane, and then it turns out he got COVID in jail.
Oh yeah, I did
So
hear
he
about
was
that.
just like
yeah.
one thing after another. I was
Didn't
like,
he get like another like however many years on his sentence?
Yeah, that dude's in jail for obviously
die in
until he
jail.
dies. Yeah. Which, yeah, but whatever. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I think I'm not surprised. Like it's expected that a lot of these powerful men probably do some shady shit.
yeah.
It just sucks for that minority that are innocent, you know.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I think they ruin it for everybody else, you know, because if that never really happened, then women would be more believed.
Mhm.
But every time, whether it's 1 out of 1,000 or 100 cases, every time you have a false allegation and it comes out that it's false, then everyone's gonna have that at the back of their head. Like, well, you know, is it true? Is it not? And I think that's what's stupid about women who do that. They don't realize that they're actually hurting other women by doing that.
Yeah.
Because they're hurting their other women's credibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
Did the cancel culture start with the Me Too movement?
No.
I don't know.
Cancel culture's been its own thing well before.
Mm.
Yeah, well before. And it's like I don't even know where it comes from.
Yeah, how did
honestly.
that start? It's a weird thing to say. They're
Yeah.
canceled. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I think that started like it had to have started somewhere like on the internet. Like YouTube.
yeah, it's
I feel like that's
can't
a
help but
fucking
think.
center place for cancel culture.
Yeah, because I mean, from what I can remember, the Me Too movement was when people were blacklisted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's when definitely cancel culture was like in its national prime.
Yeah.
You were seeing fucking dudes being offed left and right. Gone.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I remember just like going on the internet, like, oh, they got another one.
another one. Yeah, just like waiting. Like, who's next?
Like fucking the Taliban, dude. They're just offing them left and right.
Yeah, like fucking Kevin Spacey too.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I think the one that was like craziest the most was Bill Cosby. Like that
Oh,
one.
Bill Cosby's one. I forgot about him.
That one to me was like, wow, Bill Cosby, holy shit.
I don't know why, but like the first thing that pops into my head
That
is
video?
when he was walking to jail or walking to the courthouse and he's like
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was a great story as well. Yeah, Bill Cosby, Kevin Spacey,
Dude, I'm surprised more didn't come out of that one.
Kevin
'Cause,
Spacey.
Yeah, there was a lot of fucking crazy shit that was coming out about him.
Apparently, a lot of his accusers like fucking died.
Oh
Yeah, like I don't know how, but they just ended up dying.
That like his shit was like
Yeah.
straight pedophilia. It wasn't even
Oh
just
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I had read an article and I get about him keeping his life so secret, just so people can better picture his whatever role he plays in a movie as his life. Just to kind of play the part. And then this shit comes out. Like, no wonder you're keeping your life a secret, bitch. Keeping, yourself here fucking touching kids. Yeah, now I see it.
Man, the one thing I was gonna say, the other thing about like human culture is that it's a normal thing for like back then to have sex with younger men or children.
like you think of like the Spartans and shit, or
yeah,
the Greeks,
or even like famous philosophers. A lot of them, slept with younger men. But even like if you were like an apprentice to a blacksmith, how else are you gonna pay him? You paid him by doing whatever the fuck he told you and sleeping with him. Like that was a normal thing, but that's something we don't talk about.
Imagine that. You want to learn how to make a sword? You better get on your knees.
You better suck this one.
But it goes into what you said. There's a dark side of humanity.
Yeah.
That in today's society we don't look at.
Or is now like finally coming to light.
Yeah, but we don't look to history as something like
Mm.
that's been going on for a long, at least since back then.
Right.
Yeah,
it's nothing new.
that's been recorded at least.
It's like, man,
They're doing a whole different kind of sword fighting back then.
Yeah, long sword versus short sword. It's just, I don't know. It's weird, man. Like, I'm glad where we're at now. I'll tell you that. 'Cause I'm not paying any dude an ass. You're gonna have to kill me. I just don't understand, but
You're gonna have to kill me.
I don't know. It just goes back to like fucking child sex rings, and I feel like it's all tied into the same thing. And some of us, we just some people, their genes are just like they like kids.
Tweaked.
I think that's the one thing that bothers me most about this country at the moment is there's a silent pandemic going on with child abduction, sex trafficking, and we're all blinded by the things going on in the national media that just doesn't matter. You know? Like, what was that crazy number we saw at remember when we went to the beach and there was that protest going on?
Oh yeah.
What was that sign that guy had? It was like a ridiculous number.
Yeah, I don't know what that number was. I thought it was over a billion.
No, it wasn't a
Was it a
billion.
billion?
I think it was
Oh.
like 100
million?
2.7 million.
Oh.
Okay.
Like children
Dude,
are.
if it was a billion.
Yeah, it was some weird number. I was like, huh?
See, I always thought it was like in the hundreds of thousands, but this guy's sign said it was like 2.7 million like children are abducted like every year, which that's still a lot of fucking kids.
Dude, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like if that was the point, if that was real, we would be losing children. Like,
Yeah.
in terms of like the number of children we'd have would be going down every
Yeah,
year.
but
Hmm.
I still think it's in the hundreds of thousands. at
Yeah, it
least.
has to
Oh,
be
it's
high.
definitely-
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
heard it's
know.
high.
I don't know. If,
That's the one thing that truly bothers me.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you don't care about it until it happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where like 100 years from now, they're gonna look back, and all that shit's gonna finally be like out in the open. Be like, what the fuck? How is this going on? And nobody like knew or like did anything about it. You know?
Yeah, it's wild though that we have a prime suspect like
I was about to say that.
Maxwell that
Mhm.
could fucking crack the door open on this, you know?
Mhm.
Even the thing like the Pizzagate thing that happened
Mm.
or like what
Dude, I
Alex
still have
Jones
to look into that.
Alex Jones said that there's like 270 kids found here in
Mm.
California, and it had to deal with like a sex rink, and there's like
Mm.
high officials tied to it. It just got swept under the rug. Like everyone just forgot about it, like it was nothing, you know. And
Yeah, I mean, you could tell by how many people really cared about Epstein and him being caught. You know, it wasn't until like it was made into a meme. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
people
people
paid
were like
attention.
paying attention to it.
Mm.
I don't know, because there's people like us, right, that hear that, we look into it, and holy shit, it's fucking real, right?
Mm.
And then, you know, it pisses us off, and then, you know, something should be done about it, right? And then there's the people that are just so arrogant that they don't want to really listen to it. Like,
They just don't care. They're so
care. I
apathetic.
always wonder, like, are these people tied to reality? You know, like, what are your values? Like, what's important to you if, like, where you live isn't safe for children?
Yeah.
You know?
Almost like the people who if they don't see it, you know, it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Type
Yeah.
of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, I mean, it sucks that not a lot more people care. Because I mean, eventually everyone wants to have kids, you know, so it's gonna directly affect most people. But yeah, I mean, yeah, and Epstein's a big deal, man.
Dude.
Epstein's a fucking big deal, you know. But I things get, you know, washed over.
All the fucking people
Things
that
get
would have been
swept under the rug.
exposed.
Yeah. And I'm sure shit's gonna come out, or even if shit, you know, might not even come out.
Well, it seems like they're keeping her alive.
Yeah, you know, make that bitch up every 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah,
Who gives a
fuck
fuck,
yeah.
man?
Yeah.
If she, you know, if she
Keep
was,
her on a heart monitor.
yeah, she was directly tied to that.
Yeah, I saw another article that said like the lawyer was complaining about like her like the way she's living. Like, do you think anyone's gonna listen to that and care? Like, yeah, of course it's the legal system. They should treat her better, but at the end of the day, like, no normal human being is gonna look at her and be like, oh wow, maybe she should be treated better. Like, no, she was a part of like a fucking child sex ring that dealt with high people in this
Yeah.
country.
Fuck that, bro. Just keep her alive no matter how you gotta do it.
Yeah, dude. I don't
Take notes from the cartels.
yeah, I don't care if she has water.
You better fucking make her the next RoboCop or something. She better stay alive.
I don't care if she has to sleep on the fucking concrete floor, man. But keep her alive. You know, you feed her like fucking wet paper cups. You know, I don't
Damn, bro.
care.
Edible cups.
But you know, just at least tell us everything, because we all want to know. I will say that.
You think anyone's ever been sentenced to death by cats?
They
They just like put them in a dungeon with a bunch of hungry cats.
Oh,
And like the cats just eat them.
would like the fucking?
I feel like they'd eat each other first.
With the Rome
Cats,
Coliseum count.
Maybe, huh?
They just fucking
With like tigers.
like fight a lion or a tiger.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a big cat.
You mean like smaller cats?
Yeah, like house cats.
What they eat? Well, they eat people. Yeah,
Yeah, right. They
Yeah.
eat people's
Usually, like-
faces.
it's usually like dead people. I think.
They've
went-
never ate someone alive.
we went from
I don't know.
We went from a positive episode to fucking this.
To
It's
the
positive.
fucking deep depth of humanity.
You know, I feel like this is just how our friendship goes, you know.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of positivity in it.
Nah, fuck that.
There's too much darkness, bro.
Negative
Rico.
vibes are the way.
Come here. Come to me, child.
Yeah, because I've never heard of like cats eating someone alive. I've heard of them eating faces of dead people.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, so. But that would fucking suck.
Death by cats?
Yeah.
Just buried
'Cause
you
they're
in a
not big.
hole.
It's not like big bites they're taking.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they're just like.
They're gonna nibble.
Yeah. And they're just like licking you to the bone.
Pretty much.
Just
It's like being sanded to death.
Yeah.
You just gotta be buried in a hole with your head showing.
Yeah.
Just come up.
No.
Please, kitty.
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. Jeez. I don't know. Being eaten alive reminds me of Jurassic Park 3. Have you guys seen
With
that
the
movie?
little dinosaurs? Or
No, where the Spinosaurus fights the T-Rex. Remember? Spinosaurus is the head honcho.
No.
Remember that?
Head honcho.
I don't remember.
Like the T-Rex is like, it's not the top of the food chain anymore. Spinosaurus is.
Is that the genetically engineered one?
No, that's with Chris Pratt now. It's
Jurassic World.
Yeah, that's Jurassic World.
Okay.
Jurassic Park
Well,
3.
I thought they had also like genetically engineered
They were.
ones.
I think they were. Well, I think they're all genetically, technically, right? Like they brought them back from like
a mosquito.
mosquitoes.
right.
Which
But I thought like in like not just Jurassic World, but in the other ones they were like, oh, we got to make them bigger and stronger.
no, I don't think so.
I don't think
No?
so.
It
Yeah.
was just
They just
in
brought 'em
Jurassic
back.
World.
Yeah, they just brought 'em
Yeah.
back. But
What you think is a fucking terrible concept? Like
but I don't know.
no one questioned the whole mosquito thing. Like really,
Yeah.
that's what we're going with here. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but
Hollywood, baby.
Yeah, right. But in the third one, there's a bigger dinosaur, which how it got there, I don't fucking know, right? But they're all on an island, and the T-Rex isn't the man anymore. It's the Spinosaurus, because T-Rex arms are like fucking, but the Spinosaurus has a longer snout and longer arms, so they grab onto things,
It starts eating the T-Rex alive.
So in one of the scenes, the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus fight, and it's fucking dope. But then the Spinosaurus wins, just like breaks the T-Rex's neck. But anyways, towards like the end of the movie,
Yes, master.
one of his guys' name, his name's Billy.
Uh-huh.
Why is he looking at you like that?
I know.
Keep rubbing, bitch.
Yes, master. It's every time I stop petting him.
This is James.
Oh my god!
This is James Overlord here.
So Brian, or is that his name?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Randy?
Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah, he just ends up getting fucked up by like.
Who still names their children Billy? By the way,
Yeah, it's a dumb name.
But he ends up what?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob.
He just ends up getting fucking like eaten alive by pterodactyls.
oh,
It's fucking brutal, dude.
Damn.
Anyways, that's what reminds me. I'm sorry that tangent happened, but
yeah, we prolonged that pretty good for a pretty shitty climax.
shit, sorry. Yeah.
I want him to do it in the mic. It's not working.
Damn, this thing's hot.
Hot daddy.
Bro, shooting out a gig per second.
Thank you.
I was gonna say something about the whole dinosaur thing. I can't remember.
You guys hear Joe Biden actually won?
Mm-hmm. I think I sent you the.
Yeah.
He got certified in Georgia,
Oh,
and then I think today was Pennsylvania.
they like finish all the
Yeah,
recounts.
I think
and-
they're starting the transition.
Transition's happening.
Yeah.
I did see that they're finally starting that. All the cases kind of like went nowhere, right?
Yeah, I read somewhere that Trump was not allowing it, but he was like, it's like, okay.
He finally was
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah.
lost.
Well, on the internet, on Twitter, he's like still posting out like justice must prevail, blah blah blah. I think he's just like, I think he just doesn't want to let his followers believe that he's giving up. You know, like one of those situations.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to like assume like he's surrendering. You know.
You know, I gotta say, I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a crazy 4 years, and it only makes sense that it ends in a fucking crazy way too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Chino? Exactly.
Good enough for me.
But I think the one thing about this election, I feel like we should move away from electronic voting. I feel like there's just too much of a headache.
Mm.
Like Canada still does it by paper.
Oh, really?
Can you believe that? They count it all by hand, by paper.
Fuck.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild. Yeah.
I think most major countries still do it by paper.
paper?
Too, yeah.
It just it
we don't
makes
put
sense.
enough money in our infrastructure when it comes to technology.
Mm.
Yeah. It just makes sense that that might be the safest way.
Yeah.
To
I don't
it.
think it's gonna happen though. I think it's just gonna become more and more, like, done with technology. I don't see us moving backwards.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Just seems it seems more harmful, or it seems like people.
Dude,
Could
the day they do
take
that
advantage.
shit over, like, if they ever do it over the internet, man, I can't wait to see that shit show. Fuck.
Who fucking knows? It's gonna be like 50 billion ballots have been casted. Someone just fucking hacked
Someone
that
has
shit.
to sort through all of them.
You see that? Oh my
50
God.
billion, huh?
You guys see the South Park episode where they find out? It's the one with the margarita mixer. With the whole recession, they're trying to return the margarita mixer.
I
I
don't-
faintly remember.
I don't
I don't remember.
You remember?
that.
They end up going to like something in the government trying to get their fucking refund for the margarita mixer, and they find out that the way that they pass legislation is just on this big like circle with like different choices, and they cut the head off a chicken, and then it just like runs around and lands on like bailout, and they're like government bailout. I feel like we should just do that for the president.
That's fucking
Alright.
great right there.
All right.
Oh man. Dude. At this point we're just fucking rambling. But real quick, have you guys seen the episode of South Park? I've never seen this episode before. But when all the boys they like measure their penises and then they like compare, like everyone's comparing, and then it's like a big deal. So then Randy comes in. He's like, "Oh, I'll talk to them. And he comes in and then he like teaches them his formula for how he measures dicks. And he's saying how like it's like length times girth divided by like angle. And, like it was just like all this shit. Pretty much the point is that it was explaining how everyone who's mad is just mad because they have a small dick. You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh my
dude,
god.
no.
Okay, we gotta watch that episode. It's really fucking
So
funny.
anyone that's mad is because they just have a small dick.
Yeah, so like it showed people in anger management, and like someone's mad because of like, oh, the government's doing this. Someone else is mad, blah blah blah, like my taxes, blah blah, and like it's just all these people are mad, and then they end up finding out it's because they have a small dick. Like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Listen, I'm mad about the government, but I'm not mad about my dick. Okay? I just want to clear that now. Jay was trying to call us out right now.
Dude, yeah, I'm angry too, but yeah, it's just funny.
I don't watch much South Park, to be honest.
Not anymore.
Not since Kevin moved out. You know, that guy would be Futurama, Family Guy, South Park, and fucking American Dad. He can recite any episode of any show of those 4 shows.
On that animation domination.
Oh, dude.
He reminds me of Big Cartman.
Dude, yeah. One year we bought him a beanie.
The Cartman beanie.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
I can
Yeah.
see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys ready to wrap it up?
Do that.
Yeah, why
I
not?
feel like we've been rambling
Yeah, last time we recorded pretty late.
for sure. How long have we been going?
An hour and 38 minutes.
Okay.
Oh shit, longer than I
Not
thought.
bad. Yeah, I guess I'll just say my goodbyes. Well, this episode was kind of random. She's like all over the place.
Yeah.
But hopefully help keep everyone's minds off of anything else that might be stressing them out. Maybe give you a moment to reflect on your year and what might have been positive. Thanksgiving's coming up, so be thankful. Thankful to all your loved ones. Be thankful for what you have. Black Friday is the stupidest thing ever. So I don't know. Just
Great.
spend your evening doing something better.
Dude.
Yeah.
Great deals though.
One thing on that though is like you see people running a Black Friday for like TVs and shit. Well, when people don't realize is that like those are the fucking like basic versions of televisions. You know?
Not only that, like it's been coming out. A lot of these companies make specific models for Black Friday deals,
Yeah.
or, like for that weekend, and they're like shittier versions. Like
Yeah.
they use like lesser components that are usually in there.
You think you're getting
Wow.
a deal, but really it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And it blows my mind that that day literally is like the night of normally that we're supposed to be thankful. Right? Like how much more fucking ironic is that?
Yeah.
The night we're supposed to be thankful for what we have with our family, people are standing in line just to buy more shit.
Well, how are the major companies
To
supposed to be
sell it?
thankful, huh?
Yeah. But dude,
They got to cash in on major sales, boy.
I gotta say, there's nothing more fucking American.
Major key.
But with that amount, once in, always in. Thank you for joining Circle.
Oh yeah, that's right, me. To touch on that though, I was in line today for some shopping for some clothes, right? And the line was fucking hella long because Black Friday sales are going on. And I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, listen, if I needed or wanted anything this bad, I wouldn't wait till it's on sale. Like if I needed something or wanted it this bad, I would buy it whenever the fuck I want. You know, like I don't wait till one day out of the year, like, oh, now this is the time to cash in. Fuck that. Get your priorities
It's a
straight,
poverty
people.
mindset, man. That's what
Yeah.
it really is.
I was gonna say, I think it just tells how many people are hurting, like who can't buy things at regular price. Have to kind of wait.
It's either that or they're just like suckered by the idea that they're buying shit for cheap.
For
Yeah,
cheaper.
that I think it's more of that.
Mhm.
And honestly, like, how long has Black Friday been going? Like, has this always been something
for as
we've
long
done?
as I can remember that when I was a kid.
I think, yeah, for as long
Really?
as I remember in my life. But
I never remembered it when I was younger.
Yeah, I remember it.
But with that, you're all fucking idiots if you do Black Friday shopping. I did it 1 year and I fucking regretted it. Thank you for listening. Happy Thanksgiving if you watch this or listen to this before. If I manage to edit it, you know, I'll just go home and do it. Fuck it. I'll release it. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Maybe I'll release one of our archived podcasts too on Monday.
Oh god.
I'll have to look back at some of them and see which ones are worth releasing.
That'd be fun.
Should I do the one where we were fucked up, Andy?
Yes, please. I've been fucking waiting for that one.
I'll
I don't
listen
even
back to it and see
I don't
like
even wanna
what
hear
was said.
myself.
Dude, I want to hear it.
I don't even want to.
I remember we just went on an Avengers tangent,
Nice.
and then at some point you were like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?"
When I showed up.
And you were sober.
Yeah.
Dude, I know. When I showed up, you guys were fucking blasted.
Yeah, dude, I think we were blasted like driving home.
Yeah, that was great.
That was the most irresponsible night of my life.
Not me.
Maybe in a way,
Oh,
letting me drive.
yeah, it's all good. You're more likely to live in a
Listen.
crash when you're drunk.
Don't drink and drive.
If
Don't
you want to live, then you do.
don't drink and drive. Drive while drinking. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Don't let the man get you down. And we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Yes, I'm all for Black Friday shopping. You punch that dude and get that TV, baby. You get that toaster 75% off, okay?
Fucking
You know.
toaster.
You get that fridge. Whatever you need, you fucking get it. By any means necessary, right?
If you're not happy now, it just means you haven't bought enough stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
damn, that's what I'm missing in life.
Yeah. Maybe you're not happy because you don't have a PS5. So you
Maybe-
hit up one of those dudes on Instagram that are selling them for $1,200.
Maybe you're mad because you have a small dick.
Or that too.
Or that.
Yeah, could be that.
Yeah.
Most likely that.
But I just want to end it on one last thing that I'm thankful for. Is just all the mothers out there. I mean, God bless them and MILFs unite.